And welcome back. We got Mitch ELLERMAN now from the one-loss side versus Tinsley Johnson. Tinsley at the table. He's breaking. Race to 6, folks. 9 ball. Does not count on the break on the 2 bottom pockets. The cue ball, when that goes down, that's a foul. Ball in hand, Mitch ELLERMAN. Mitch ELLERMAN came real close last year to making it on the Moscone Cup team. I got to hand it to him. He's really put in the work in this game over the last year or two since moving to Las Vegas. I think about 2.5 years ago now. Plays with a lot of heart. I met him in Phoenix, Arizona. And you know what? He's a pretty solid guy. Hasn't changed much over the years. Always comes to the table looking sharp. Conducts himself in a professional way. And just plays with a lot of heart. Good guy. Tinsley, he's also a very good player. I think, though, I know he's not a full-time player, but I'm sure he puts in a lot of hours in the game, but maybe not full-time as much as Mitch does. And I've seen him play very well at the West Coast Swing events, Chet Ito tournaments, California Billiards. He's played on the West Coast Swing, and he's also played at the Terry Stonier event. And Tinsley concedes that last 9 ball, and Mitch ELLERMAN takes the first game. We want to thank Draw Your Rock. Check out Draw Your Rock for your iPhone or Android today. Download the app. It's $2.99, and it allows you to, well, why don't I read her script? She sent me a little info about this app. Well, that was quick. 2-0, just like that. Tinsley now breaking. We've all done it. After a match, you bump into a friend, anxious to show them a shot that you executed proudly. You scramble to find a rectangular napkin or draw it on the back of your hand. Or if you happen to be having a meal, you position the salt and the pepper shakers and that's where the balls were. Now there's an app for that, for just this purpose. It's Draw Your Rock. It's a mobile app demonstration tool for billiard players and pool players of all skill levels. Use it to draw a shot, a series of shots that you played and saw, and then take screenshots and share it on social media to teammates, discuss it with coaches or friends, or set up drills, practice later. Anything you want. Draw Your Rock is available now for Android and iOS. And hello, Stacy Alsop. How you doing? I'm great. I was just talking about one of our sponsors, Draw Your Rock, the app for explaining shots that happen to you in a match. You know, you've done that. Like you're sitting there, grab your cell phone, and you're like drawing on the back of your cell phone, like what happened, or on a napkin.
I did that back in the day, but I'm sure this one is way more advanced because that was years ago. So.
Yeah. I was wondering where you were today.
Packing, organizing, getting ready to move.
We haven't talked, so I just assumed you were going to be here. So
Yes, just not all day.
yeah, awesome to have you. What's going on? Oh, sure. Yeah, you can join me whenever you want, even now if you like. Got Tinsley and Mitch. I know you know Mitch real well. Or if you want to take some time, I'll get you a drink and you can hang out and come anytime you want. Okay, take your time. Sure.
Put it in the bag?
Stacy Alsop is going to come join us on the microphone. Here we go, Mitch, with this long reach. Looks like he's going to change and play left-handed or right-handed. Didn't waste any time on that shot, did he? Boy, oh boy. Mitch is scary good. So glad you guys are all watching POV Pool today on YouTube, and I want to thank everybody out there. A few donations were made today, and I just wanted to thank you to Betsy Trumbull, and thank you to Eric Fryer, my good friend Eric Fryer, and to Paul Juarez, who's here. He could have just come up to me and said something to me. To Tony Rapone. Oh, my goodness.
This is what they're seeing, right?
Yes. And a few other people. Geraldine says, if you got a complaint, send it to Geraldine at POVPOOL.com. How you doing? Geraldine, my love, she's at home. She couldn't make it this weekend, but you're here. I miss you so much, and I wish you were here.
You guys are so cute.
Oh, thank you. We try to be. It's a marketing thing. We try to be cute.
How long has it been now?
No, I'm just kidding. It's 5 years this weekend.
Yeah.
Happy anniversary, honey.
Yeah, it's like as long as
I love you. Actually, on the 26th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay to be early.
Yeah, it is.
And then on time. And then,
Yeah. Yeah, 5-year anniversary. And we got engaged last month.
Yes, I saw that.
Yeah, happy 1 month engagement, my love.
Happy early anniversary.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
That was for her, not for you.
Okay. That's for her. All right. So, Stacy Alsop, you may remember her from past Andy Mercer events. Really glad to have you back. I was a little worried about you. I was kind of asking around a little bit, saying, "Hey, Stacy going to be here?" Because I
just been working on the house all day. I sent you a message asking if you needed a commentator.
Yeah, I just kind of added you to my lineup. Publicly
tradition.
without even asking you. I just figured,
it's tradition.
It's kind of bad on my part because for all I know, you could be like, working in Utah as a firefighter or something like that. I don't know.
I'll be in Phoenix next week for work. But,
oh, really?
But
okay.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you.
But I have to come down. I got my girl Christina is playing. Supposed to be at 9, but obviously they're
Christina
running a little
Gonzalez.
behind. Yep.
Yep. Did you play the Dock Hill this year, or can you play?
No, I'm not.
I mean, not the Dock Hill. Are you going to play the women's tournament? Wait,
I am.
And the Dock Hill.
I am not. I can't play the Dock because I'm a past champion.
Oh, that's right. What year was that?
07.
07. Oh, my goodness.
I was 21. It was a long time ago.
Yeah.
And the women's event, I support the charity via the raffle, but I no longer play because even if I play perfect and break and run every one of my racks, they could.
You can still lose.
I could still lose. I could never miss a ball and still lose because I'd be giving up 8-4.
What's the entry fee for that?
55, I think, 55? And part of it goes to the charity. And then part of the Calcutta goes to the charity. I think 20% of the Calcutta, 20 or 50% of the Calcutta also goes to the charity.
Okay. Well, we got other matches going on too. We got John Lalo playing. These are all one-loss side matches.
Yep.
They're going to be going late tonight too. So we got John Lalo and Gary Lutman. The score is 3-3 over there, and over on table 4, which is right behind Mitch Ellerman and Tinsley, we've got Josh Smith and Lance Salazar. Lance Salazar is kind of a little giant killer. I like to.
For being a little guy,
watch
he packs
him.
a big punch.
I didn't mean to say that actually, but he's I just don't know him very well. I met him at the Colt Dixon just last year in June.
He's been a local here for a little while.
Yes, and he's playing. He's playing Lance. He's playing Josh Smith, and he's actually behind 1-0. And then over on
table 2,
we've got
Tim Kovacs
and Frank Moreno, and Tim Kovacs is on the hill against Frank 5-1.
Yeah. Frank is at the table shooting the 9-ball though, so.
He is, and bit of a funny roll, but I think he'll be all right, unless his nerves get the best of him.
And you can see that shot. That shot's in the upper right-hand corner of your screen.
Mm-hmm. And Mitch Ellerman, for the first time, has taken more than 20 seconds to shoot a shot.
Yeah.
In this match so far against Tinsley.
It was a tough
the 8
shot.
ball went
in.
in.
He missed it, but he
got lucky. The 8 went in.
And got shape. For the 3.
Yeah.
Perfect to roll over for the 5 as well.
Yeah.
I mean, that couldn't have worked out any better for being an accident.
I know. I mean, you'd think he was putting on the charity event with his luck.
Yeah. And Lutman goes up 4-3 over John Lalo.
That's moving fast.
Lance and Josh tied up 1-1.
Beautiful 3-rail shape by Mitch. Great speed. It's really hard to, you have to play a bar table like this almost every day to have the speed down. If you adjust from bar box to 9-footer, bar box to 9-footer, it can be difficult sometimes.
Pocketing becomes easier, but cue ball control is the adjustment.
Yeah, and then also in my experience, actually, the pocketing is only easier in the beginning. After a while, those pockets start to tighten up a little bit for you.
Yeah. And Frank Moreno did win that game. He did make that 9 on the side, so it's now 5-2, and Tim took a break. So.
Let's see here. So any pool news that you want to share with us?
Oh, no.
I haven't seen you in a year, so
yeah,
now's your chance.
It's pretty much the same as last year.
Oh, yeah?
I haven't been playing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, you've been working. You work really hard.
Yes.
In the banking industry, correct?
Yeah, and just got...
Look at that. 9-ball break. Couldn't have come any sooner for Tinsley. He needed that.
That does surprise me that those count, but you know.
In the top 4 pockets, they count.
Yeah.
And I agree with it because it's not rack your own. If it was rack your own, that'd be different. Rack your own, it's questionable as to whether or not, it should count a 9-ball break. But, they're still counting out the bottom 2 pockets.
Yeah,
so,
which is good.
Mm-hmm. But still, I would agree with you. I'm sure that there are players that would find that, they would find a case to argue that.
Yeah.
Either way. We've seen a lot of 9-ball breaks actually today too. I've seen probably 4.
Yeah, my argument to that is just that I think that to win a game, it should be a shot of skill.
It should be earned, a shot of skill.
And while as the break is a skill, if everybody could just make the 9 on the break, they would all do it. So you have to think that there is a bit of luck associated with making a 9 on the break.
Okay.
Otherwise, it would go every time. And I just think to win a game, you should have to earn it. It's one of the things I like about
10-ball.
8-ball. Well,
8-ball.
and 10-ball. Yeah. Normally when I play, the 8 doesn't count on the break.
Right.
You get your choice of whether
PCA
you want to
rules,
play it
by the
or
way. You cannot win or lose on the break.
Yeah, and I love that rule. I think that's the right rule. I don't think that you should win or lose on a luck.
That's a good point. Good point.
But I do like the fact that it's not in the bottom 2, because at least there's some relief from when it does just shoot right into the corner pocket.
Did you notice that? Mitch is sort of calculating things there. He's sort of visually moving his hands, and look at that. I think that's exactly what he illustrated with his hands.
And he's not going to be happy with the result, though, I don't think. I mean, I'm sure he can mess.
He might be able to sneak, kick this ball with a little bit of like stun, and he can actually kick it to the short rail up table. But he's got to be careful on that one, because I don't think the 3's in the – oh, he's just jumping.
Yeah.
He's up there. We're over here.
He has really good control. If I jumped that, I'd be lucky if the cue ball stayed on the table.
He doesn't waste any time either. I mean, so far this match is 17 minutes, and it's already 4-1.
Yeah.
4-1. Sorry about that, folks. Tinsley did win a game.
And who put him on the loser side?
It's a good question. Let me check the league pool stats website.
I figure you'd have it pulled up there.
I think it was someone good. It might have been his second match.
I remember seeing it. Oh, Ian Costello.
Oh, Ian Costello. Yeah. Oh, that was today, was it?
Yep, that was this afternoon.
Yeah, it was first round today, Ian Costello.
Mitch makes quick work of that rack with a jump shot, and it's now 5-1.
Yeah, 19 minutes.
And Tim Kovacs, Frank Morano still working on that game. Josh and Lance are still tied at 1-1. Lance is getting ready to make the 9-ball. And Gary Lutman is up 5-3 over John. Is it Lalo or Lalo?
I call him John Lalo. But that's a good question. I could ask him. It's only been 6 years I've been calling him John Lalo.
Yeah. I think I heard somebody pronounce it Lalo, and that's just the way that I've always pronounced it, because I heard somebody, but I've never actually heard it from him. So
right.
I don't know for sure.
Well, Lance did win that game, and so it's 2-1 Lance against Smitty, Josh Smith from Boise, Idaho. We've got an applause in the room. Gary Lutman closes out against John Lalo or Lalo.
Yeah. We'll have to ask. And then this should be Christina Gonzalez versus Paul Juarez.
Yes, this is the match you wanted to sweat.
Yeah.
You want me to leave you alone so
locals.
You can sweat this?
Oh, no, you're good. I'm good from watching from here.
Okay. All right.
This is definitely an annual tradition. That's why I got a bunch of stuff done this afternoon
Oh
so
my
I can
God,
still come down.
I appreciate it. It's great to see you
It's
again.
always a good time.
It's been like, I
I've been
feel like
watching-
I haven't been in Vegas for a year, but that's not true. I have been to Vegas about 3 times since I last did the Mercer. Yeah. But I'm usually here like at least half a dozen to a dozen times a year.
Yeah. And I usually end up seeing you most of those times.
Yeah. In some fashion or another. And look at that, Tinsley Johnson. He hits the 3 into the corner. It went off the 5 into the corner. The horn of the side pocket.
You got a little lucky.
He got lucky. He was rewarded, but not for skill.
Well, but
Controversy.
Mitch got lucky to make that ball on the side, ended up with perfect shape on the next ball. So
Yes,
this is it's
that's
balanced
true.
out.
Uh-oh, look at this.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I bet that is not where he thought that 4-ball was going to end up.
Yeah. It's funny too. I expect Tinsley to have a much better showing in general.
Yeah.
But in the face of his competition, he's hard pressed.
Yeah.
To perform. It's.
But
Mitch
he's here every year.
Mitch is a monster.
Yeah.
I mean, and so is Tinsley.
Yep.
But when the skill levels go up in any match.
Like that.
Wow.
That was perfect.
Definitely good recovery there.
And he's on the rail. He's not happy about that. That's a rough shot. I can't really see the angle.
I don't really know what to do here because getting shape on this 7 ball.
7.
The blue
I can't
7.
tell.
The teal.
Whatever ball's behind the 8. Whatever ball's back there on the end rail.
Robin's egg blue.
Yeah.
That's the 7.
It is. Yeah. I'd imagine he may want to play safe, but it's also going to be hard to play safe because of how close the 7 and the 8 are together.
Well, he's just looking to play. He's going to
kick the 7 2 rails out.
Well, no, I think just hit this real thin and just make distance a factor. Bring the cue ball 2 rails around the table. He's not going to find coverage, really. No, he went direct into the 7, and the 7 actually came down the table, so he played a bank safe.
Yeah.
Instead of a thin hit on the 7.
Make Mitch make the tough shot, leave a possible scratch, tough to get back up on the 8.
Yeah, this shot is definitely, there's a lot of peril involved. Cody Davido, where are you, man? You should be here. He lives in Vegas.
He does, yeah.
I used to play him weekly at the Golden Q in South El Monte.
Oh, yeah?
And then he moved here like a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
Got married and moved to Vegas.
Yeah. He's getting ready to do some work on my car.
Oh, right on. Yeah, he's in the body shop or body business.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Should probably see him tonight or tomorrow. He'll answer us in the chat room.
Oh, I'm sure.
Wow, Tinsley staging a comeback, Stacy.
I believe.
You're a believer?
I believe.
So am I.
Yeah.
If anybody can do it, I think Tinsley can.
And Frank Moreno just won another game to make his score. He's down 5-3 to Tim Kovacs.
All right, so we've got a little. This is the comeback hour, folks. Still 2-1. Josh Smitty against Lance Salazar. Lance is in the lead. And Paul Juarez
lost the first game. Christina's up 1-0.
Well, there you go. Christina is the star of this event who defeated Billy Thorpe last night 6-1.
Well, and can you imagine if her and Tim both win their matches? There was a lot of, I don't know if you, I'm sure you didn't because you have so much other stuff going on, but there was a lot of complaint department issues
Okay.
on the fact that this tournament ends up with a lot of B players.
A lot of
You know.
Dock Hill players.
Yeah, like
yes,
600 and under.
I'm fully aware of. Well, I'm not fully aware, but
Yeah.
I'm aware of some of the
Discord, some of the
nattering, and,
Yeah.
chatter that's been
Yeah.
going on regarding that, because there are people that feel that the Mercer should be reserved for your top echelon players. But let's just face it, folks. This is an open tournament.
Yeah.
Once slots are taken, they're taken. There's a waiting list that is imposed.
Well, and it filled up. It didn't take as short a time as it normally does. Like, it took a month for it to fill up. So it's
right.
I mean, if these pros wanted to get in, they had time.
Yeah.
It definitely didn't fill up in 2 days.
Yeah.
So there was opportunity to reach out to somebody that was here in Vegas that could put you in.
I mean, I've seen promoters actually reserve a waiting list of like 20, 25 people that are all pros and fill up the tournament and then put the amateurs on a waiting list until the pros decide to opt out.
Yeah.
I've seen that before. Whether or not you guys think
That'll
that's
never
the way
happen
it should
here.
be, I've seen that before, but like I said, this is a...
It's a memorial tournament. It's still
This tournament originally was just for its locals to celebrate the life of Andy Mercer.
Yep, and then when they created the dock became the
Dock Hill,
the amateur,
right.
and the Mercer became the open event.
Right. Look at that! Wow, this match is over before it started.
Yeah.
Stacy, you can clock out now.
I was here for my celebratory ceremonious
God.
one match a year.
Well, they've been coming in real quick. We're gonna
yeah.
have another match right away. Mike Gantz is not wasting any time.
I'm not leaving yet.
Oh, good. All right. So I want to thank Go Play Pool for working with POVPOOL to sponsor the Andy Mercer.
Two of the nicest people you ever meet.
Definitely want to thank Draw Your Rock. Draw Your Rock is simply an app that will help you explain shots to your friends, and you can share them on social networks. Check out the Draw Your Rock app today. Actually, you can check it out here on POVPOOL.
Hello, my name is Betsy. My partner Derek and I are the inventors of the Draw Your Rock mobile app. After you download the app, look for the Draw Your Rock icon and tap to launch it. This is the opening screen for Draw Your Rock. Once you have the options to your liking, choose Main Menu. The first thing you should familiarize yourself with in Draw Your Rock is the execution menu, which you will find under the little arrows in the upper left part of the screen. From here, you can add, move, delete, rack, clean, save, or load. Tap the numbered balls that were involved in the shot. As you tap them, you will see that they are highlighted. Now, simply tap the screen to put the balls in place. They will automatically appear on the table in numerical order. It's easy to move the balls into their exact position. Tap on a ball to select it. When you do so, you will see that it has a dotted line around it. Then move your finger anywhere on the screen to reposition the selected ball. Drag your finger anywhere on the screen to replicate the path of the ball. You can show the path of any ball, not just the cue ball. If you forget to pin it, just move it back into place, touch pin, and you're good to go. You can now take a screenshot and save it to your device to share later on social media or to show to your friends. Thank you.